肯德基，生活好滋味。
大叔，你在干嘛？
I'm ordering some food online.
点什么呢？
I'm ordering a Burger King.
你现在看到这个
So I'm looking to see what the reaction will be from the person who takes the orders at McDonald's.
你们觉得差的就是什么？点评。
打起来了。
这就对了，是吧？来，小哥还有131米。
有了肯德基，生活好滋味。
A few moments later.
您好，您的汉堡。
哦，谢谢。我能不能问你几个问题？
不行，我现在赶时间呢，忙，送下一单。
啊，好，我这是有1分钟的，
会扣钱的。
没扣钱了。啊，你看到这个单子是说KFC 爷爷，有没有觉得这个是有点奇怪？
我觉得这人指定是有病。
有病了，我有病了。
我看到的这笔单子，肯德基老爷爷在麦当劳点餐，谁干这种事？我还有单要送，再见。
Okay, so I just finished my hamburger, and I want to talk about the words for Hambao today, or hamburger. There is a city in Germany called Hamburg, and Ham is a place name, and Berg means a fort. So this is a place name, and this is a fort, Hamburg. It's quite interesting because in Chinese we translate it the same way, kind of. And we just add an ER, that makes it a noun, a hamburger. That's a kind of a sandwich from Hamburg. When I was a child, we used to call it a hamburger. Ham is a pig, and booger is a BT. So we go on to the Chinese. Now when we translate something into Chinese, there are many ways we can translate it. We like to have it sound like the original language. So in Chinese we say hambao, which sounds like hamburger. But we also like to choose characters that make it interesting and maybe even the same or similar meaning. So in simplified characters, we would write it like this. Now I think I'll start with the fort here. The fort, we've actually discussed this character here before. This is pronounced bao, and it means to protect. We see this character on the right, and now that's pronounced dai, as meaning somebody stupid, but it's actually a special simplification of a child. So we have a person here on the left, and the person is carrying a child maybe on its back. But in this particular case, we have some extra lines that got added in there, so it's kind of an unusual distortion. Okay, so this means to protect. Underneath it we have a tu, which means it comes from a lump of clay. We've talked about that before. And when you have a fort, you have walls around it, and the walls are made of either stone or dirt, and so this means fort. It's logical. Now for this character here, Han, it means Chinese, but originally it's a place name. It comes from the Han He, which means Han River. And when we have place names, we often don't know the original meaning. So all we can do here for sure is to analyze the components. If we write the traditional characters, we get something that looks like this. Okay, what's this? Well, we can see on the side that it's a river. Let's go back to the seal character. Now this water is a regular water. It has like water on both sides of the center line, but it always gets simplified to something that looks like this. And we call this a 3-dot water. And on this part here, we have something that looks like this. Now, what is this? Well, there's a character called Jin, which means yellow earth. Now this character would be written like, it means yellow earth. In seal characters, it would be written like this. This is 2 on the bottom. And if we write it in more ancient characters, and so on the top we have a yellow. This top part, it actually disappears. And the original character for yellow looks like this, usually. It's a character for large, or a man, sun. So this Huang originally was, as in Huang Dao, it meant the sun. Huang Dao is the path of the sun, and this is big, and this is the sun. That's, the big light. And on the bottom we have a 2. If we look at the bronze characters, the 2 looks like this. If we look at the oracle characters, the usual oracle character looks like this, but sometimes we find dots. And from this we know that it is clay on a potter's wheel. So there you have it. Now we don't know there are several theories on what this means. It's a place name, so we can't be sure what it originally meant several thousand years ago. I won't go into the theories because the theories haven't really been proven very well, but this is the explanation of the components of hamburger. And so this is this is a German Hamburg or ham fort. This is a Chinese fort. I'm Uncle Hans, KFC, yeah. And today I ate a hamburger. Glad you could be with me today. Hopefully you'll be with me next time as we discuss more about Chinese characters. Oh, well, now the question is, I'll give you my true answer. I love KFC. I also love hamburgers. I don't like Chinese McDonald's chicken. It's terrible.
I hear you're the best mom in the world. Well, what do you think, Boris?